is Leslie Young. I am married to John Young. He is a second-year student in the Kentucky College of Optometry.
My name is Emily Christensen. I am an executive assistant for a tech company. I work from home. And my husband is Bob Christensen, and he's a first-year med student.
My name is Kat Sprader. Not technically yet, because I haven't changed it until January 8th. And my husband is AJ Sprader. He is a first year at KICOM.
Nathan Warnick. My wife's name is Alicia Warnick. She is an internal medicine doctor at the hospital. And I'm a stay-at-home dad with 3 kids.
So John and I met actually on Christian Mingle. We met online, and during that time I was in my clinical rotations for pharmacy school, so I was moving around a lot. And most of the time when we were dating, we were long distance, so we didn't really spend a whole lot of time together, like in the same location. So the time that we did spend together, we had to really try to get to know each other.
So we came from Minneapolis, like right before Pikeville, and we lived right in the heart of the city, like a couple blocks from the Vikings Stadium. Took a lot of like public transit everywhere. We're, like so many restaurants and bars and things to do like right by our apartment. So, it's very busy, like hustling, bustling. You could get anywhere by foot or by bus or train. I worked in retail, and so I commuted pretty far every day to get to work. Bob was a student. He was an undergraduate student, so he walked to school from our apartment every day. And our lives were really busy still, but there's so much to do there, and we loved Minneapolis.
AJ and I went camping up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, near Pictured Rocks, and we were doing some waterfall sightseeing, and there was one that you could like kind of go behind a cove and see the waterfall, and we were walking back out towards the car from behind the waterfall, and he was behind me, and he said, "Oh yeah, and Kitty." So that's what he calls me. I turned around, and he was on a knee with his, ring box, and he goes, "Do I have to say it?" I'm like, "Yes, you have to say it." So I made him ask me to marry him.
She works 7 days on, 7 days off, 12-hour shifts. So the weeks that she works, they get long sometimes with all the kids' things going on. But whenever she's off, we can do more stuff as a family, and we go see parents and grandparents.
We knew pretty early when we were dating that we wanted to get married, and at that time he was applying to optometry schools, and he got in here in November, and that was before we were engaged. So I knew wherever he got in, that's where I was going to be going, because I was graduating the next spring. I was going to be available to leave and start my career somewhere. So I knew I was going to be following him because we were going to be together.
Pikeville in general has just been a different vibe for us. I work from home now, so that's really different. I'm around a lot more, and I'm able to do a lot more for Bob. But in turn, he's the one that's gone a lot now versus me being gone working and commuting before.
I worked a job that I absolutely loved. I had a great boss. The dentist I worked for was like an older sister to me. We got along fabulous. My job was close to home. It was only 20 minutes away, but it was like half a block from the gym that we always went to, and we had a huge community at the gym that we'd always go to.
Kids came in 2010. Our first was born, and we had already moved back to Pikeville at that time, and she'd gotten a job at the hospital.
I'm actually in the process of applying for pharmacy residency. So although I'm working right now as a staff pharmacist, I hope to work clinical in a hospital setting. And I'm applying right now so that next summer, if I get accepted, I can start a residency program. So I may actually be moving away.
The most important thing, like kind of short term for him right now, is getting through step 1 boards. So like family probably wouldn't happen until like he's at least taken the boards. It's, you know, like a very, very important step towards residency, and so he wants to be like very focused and do really well on that. And then for like 3rd year rotations, it would be nice if we could be closer to our family, but if we can't be close to our family, I'd rather just stay in Pikeville. And then after that, like for residency, I would love to be back in the Midwest.
We're here for long term. 3 is enough on the kid side, but
with AJ, he has a special circumstance because he signed to be in the Army. So he's on an Army scholarship right now. He will be going to school and doing his residency with them. He then also, after he graduates from ChiCom, he has to go and serve his time in the Army. He'll be a doctor in the Army. Smile.
Hold on a second, let me, I don't know. Hey. Oh, I can't get in there.